Hello, visitors, welcome Mr. Who Reviews. And today we're in Static Shock, Static in Africa. In this, Virgil and his family are taking a trip to Africa, and that was on him and Sharon that him and his mom were saving for this trip before they were born. And yeah, he was giving them like a fact about Virgil when he listening. And yeah, first Virgil was acting like a tourist, not really knowing some stuff about Africa, and do get some history and say just put out some landmarks in the part of Africa they're in. And when he's called Richie, but needs to, as usual, the shock box since they're out of range, he just tell her how free he feels instead of feeling like a normal kid in Africa, rather just being like a, well, black kid. Not trying to be racist or anything, but that's what he says. And when I was training me, this doctor named as Akai. I probably butcher some of the names. And the train gets hijacked by this human cat thing. I think named uh Ospo. But luckily, a hero named Ashanti uh, shows up, and the good doctor tells Rosalind's family that he's a hero of the western part of Africa. And he played by Carl Lumley, so you know it's gonna be good. Ugh. And there's a lot of banter, or there's a lot of jokes in the episode, like everyone's saying he needed to get the 23 shots, and Sharon's asking did he get them all in his arm, and he's saying back, do you know where they want me to take him? And when Virgil's accusing Sharon of just going through a shopping experience, but saying it's a cultural experience. Yeah, but whatever. And yeah, Santi has some big battle banter with the human cat guy. And there is the powers of illusion. Hmm. And yeah, it's quite funny when Brussels saying something to him with a web blast, and Shanti say he's not that type of spider. Get on. Anyway, the Tigers had his men get the train off a different track so they crash. Luckily, Static uses his powers to make sure the train goes to a halt, and I think Shanti helped out as well. And later on, Static or Russell runs into a Sky, a Sky, and he was saying that the Tiger took this map they had to a lost as palace that had gold. And Santi told him saying he lost the Tiger's trail, but Russell reveals that he put a tracer on the cat and really abuses their powers and that, and he's just worried that his dad and the Sharon will know that he's gone, so Santi just may look like Virgil's asleep in his bed. Mm. And yeah, do you find where the cat uh, is? And turns out he's got to try or build the dam since the palace is under a lake, and how they're saying if he blows it, that millions of the homes, maybe lives, will be lost. You know, yeah, and there's a super fight, and seems like the cat was cornered by the spider, but he's threatening to set off the dynamite to destroy the the dam that Santi does yield, but then Sonic gets the detonator and decides to play a game of keep away. Yeah, and Santi and Sonic win the fight, and just when they're going home, Santi just said talking to Virgil and Virgil saying that he wishes there was a role model like Santi back in the Dakota. I would have thought Green Lantern would be like a role model for Virgil since you know. But the Santi does tell Virgil that they here come in different colors, and there's already a role model for black kids or black people at the static time, and that's him. So yeah, yeah, this is I think it's a good episode. I think Phil Maher and Carol Lumley have some good chemistry as the static and Asante. And I thought it does come back in another episode. I take it a bit better since he's a bit weakened, and I think they introduced another villain for him to take down, not just the tiger guy, but I can't remember. And I wonder if Asante is a part of the Milestone comics universe, or maybe they must make him up for this show. But I think I think it was a good hero. Probably I think it was probably named after Asante, the spider god that that weaves webs of stories or something like that. I can't remember what the like that Santi was got off. I know he's got a story, but eh, whatever. I like it. There's a lot of banter and funny moments in this, and yeah, it was good to see Rosal relaxing in Africa. Since I think a lot of like people that go to Africa that they never been there but have some ancestors there probably do feel like a connection to the country, or just to like uh, the whereabouts, or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm rambling here. And yeah, next time introducing a, a new female superhero, and yes, he's also been at 3 times. I think two in this season, or maybe two season 4. I forget which, but I was sort of 3 times. And the last time she's also, I have a bit of a problem with it. That's what's with who's the villain in it, but what is me? Yeah, remember, like, subscribe, look at my community tab, and I have a poll up since Wednesday that nobody is voting on. Don't know if anybody has any opinions on it or what, but uh, I won't see. Maybe it's the first poll that fails. Hmm. Anything that's it. I'll do. Guys, later.